Saint Thomas is revered as the Apostle of India. Tradition tells us he arrived in India in the year 52 AD, but scriptures give us a clue that we often overlook. The Gospel of Mark, chapter 6, reminds of what Jesus said. Calling the 12 to him, he began to send them out, 2 by 2. 2 by 2. Hence, when Thomas came to India, he was not alone. By his side was another apostle, Saint Bartholomew, also called Nathaniel, son of Ptolemy. Old East Indians may recall freedom fighter Alfred Criado of Juhu, who would often say, "We are more Saint Bartholomew Christians than Saint Thomas Christians." History supports this claim. Ancient chroniclers such as Eusebius and Jerome record that Saint Bartholomew preached in India, where he left behind a Hebrew copy of the Gospel of Matthew. It is believed that both the apostles landed at Sippara. Sippara was bustling port of the ancient world. From there, Thomas journeyed south to the Malabar and Coromandel coasts. Bartholomew journeyed northward towards Gujarat and the regions of present-day Pakistan. Some records claim Thomas first set foot at Muziris, others say Kalyanpur. Sippara held greater significance as it is linked to the biblical Ophir, the land from which King Solomon's ships returned with sandalwood, ivory, and peacocks. Today, St. Thomas Christians are known as Syrian Christians, deeply orthodox in tradition. But what of St. Bartholomew's Christians? Why were they forgotten? In early Christianity, Christians were simply followers of Christ with no designated name like Roman Catholics or Protestants, not even Nestorians. Nestorianism would not emerge until 432 AD, later condemned as heresy. Evidence of these early Christians survived for centuries. The traveler Ibn Battuta in the 14th century described Christians in the Silhara kingdom, whose capital was Thana, near present-day Bombay. In 1321, Franciscan missionaries Thomas of Tolentino, Giacomo of Padua, Demetrius of Tiflis, and Peter of Siena were martyred in this region. Soon after, Dominican friar Jordanus Catalani arrived, becoming the first Latin bishop in India. He wrote of temples and churches destroyed or turned into mosques. He also encountered Christians in North Konkan, Syrian in heritage, who practiced the faith, though never baptized by a priest. Then came the Portuguese in 1534. With them arrived Catholic priests, who formally baptized these indigenous Christians into Roman Catholicism. With royal patronage, the Roman Catholic Church flourished. Old churches were restored, new ones were built, and the faith spread across Bombay, Salsette, Bassein, and the Konkan region. Christianity in Western India did not begin with the Portuguese. Christianity in Bombay began with the footsteps of the apostles. Through the forgotten mission of Saint Bartholomew, and by the faithful testimony of Saint Thomas, the word was carried across the seas, and the light of the gospel dawned upon these shores. Saint Bartholomew, the Apostle of Bombay.